Let's explore the important rules for writing valid React components. Understanding and following these rules ensures that your components function correctly and are maintainable. The first rule focuses on component naming. In React, component names should always start with a capital letter. This convention is known as Pascal case. For example, a component representing a user profile should be named user profile with an uppercase U and P. Naming components with lowercase letters like user profile is incorrect and violates React's naming convention. The second rule states that React components must return a single root element. If you want to return multiple elements, you need to wrap them inside a parent element like a div. Alternatively, you can use a React fragment denoted by empty angle brackets as shown here. Fragments allow you to group a list of children without adding extra nodes to the document object model. The third rule explains how to use JavaScript expressions inside JSX. To embed JavaScript expressions within your JSX code, you must enclose them in curly braces. For example, if you have a variable called name with the value John, you can display it inside a heading tag using curly braces like this, name. The fourth rule emphasizes that props are read-only. Props are used to pass data from a parent component to a child component. A component should never attempt to modify its own props. Props should be treated as immutable values, ensuring the unidirectional data flow in React. If you need to modify data, use state instead. The fifth rule focuses on rendering lists of elements. When creating lists of elements dynamically, each element should have a unique key prop. This key helps React identify which items have changed, been added, or been removed from a list. It improves performance and ensures elements are rendered correctly. The key should be a unique and stable identifier, like an ID from your data. Using the index of the item in the array as a key is generally discouraged, especially if the list is subject to reordering. The sixth rule describes the concept of pure components. Pure components always produce the same output for the same input props. In other words, they do not have any side effects that could alter the rendering result. Avoid performing actions like directly modifying document object model or making application programming interface calls within the render function of a pure component. By ensuring components are pure, you can optimize performance and simplify debugging. The seventh rule focuses on React hooks. Hooks can only be called inside React functional components or custom hooks. When using hooks, it's crucial to call them in the same order on every render. This means you should not call hooks inside loops, conditions, or nested functions. By adhering to this rule, you ensure that React can correctly manage the state and side effects of your components. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.